Hi guys, welcome back to LPB Racing for the Super Formula Championship on GT Sport. This is round 4 of the special event, race 2, here at Brands Hatch Indy Circuit, which is a strange track for these cars, but this was one of the ones picked by our admin team just for a bit of fun in this special event. So, let's take you through the grid then. So it is Paul Banks on pole for this race because he won the last race at Bathurst, and he's on maximum weight as well, 200 kilos. Then it is Homesick Alien in second. He's on 160 kilos. Growly Bear third. He's on 120. And then Seat 1 fourth. He's on 80 kilos. Neil fifth on 40 kilos. Then everyone else without no weight on. Rodders in sixth. Keith seventh. Bidzster eighth. Firepower 9th, VRC Thingamajig 10th, Gummy Bear 11th, Techno 12th, and TY at the back in 13th. Watch for him coming through the field as well. So let's get on with it, guys. Brands Hatch Indy, 25 laps for a sprint race because it's probably going to be about 30 seconds a lap. Here we go. Revs rise. And lights out and off we go. It's a good start by everyone, more or less. I think we all get away quite well towards the first corner. This is going to be hectic. Callum's got full weight on, Homesick around the outside of him, Seat 1 around the outside of him. We're already at Druids. This is going to be faster than I can speak. Callum takes the lead back. Quite a few people going wide at Druids, and Growly gets way out of shape there. Seat 1 goes up the inside of him into Graham Hill Bend, but can't do it. Bidzster having a look up the inside of Rodders. He's made up some good position from the start as well. So's Keith. So Bidzster on the inside of Rodders, then into McLaren. Bidzster gets past Rodders. Up to the other corner as Keith breaks. Techno bang up the inside of Firepower and takes his teammate off, and then decides to stop in the middle of the pack. So again, people have got to stop doing that. Don't stop in the middle of the pack. Just keep going and then give them the place back. But meanwhile at Paddock Hill Bend, it is Bidzster, Growly and everyone else having a battle up front here. Neil's thinking, what the hell's going on here? I'm just keeping back out of this. But it's Growly third, Seat fourth, Bidzster fifth. Bidzster on the move here. He's got a very light car here compared to everyone else around him. Is he going to have a go at Seat 1 here? No, he's not. He's going to have a look to McLaren now, into clearways maybe. No, going wide. Seat 1 goes wide out the corner. Bidzster goes for the cutback and gets the move done. Classic Touring car liners. VRC Thingamajig goes off the track in the background. And we've got Neil going on the inside of Seat 1. Bidzster going on the inside of Growly. So Bidzster goes on the inside of Growly into Paddock Hill Bend. He takes third position. Growly fourth. Neil fifth for now, but he's got Seat 1 looking up the inside. Can't quite do it. Keith there 7th, Gummy Bear 8th, TY 9th. Oh, this is madness. I can't keep up with this. As Bidzster now is already on the back of Alien for second place. Neil Farmax just passed Growly as well. Sorry for the rapid change of the cameras, guys. It's just because it's a short track as well. Seat 1's off. Seat 1's off. I'm not sure if he got hit or not, but we'll get plenty of replays in just now of all this first few laps action. Okay, here's a replay on board with Techno on the first lap action, then come up towards clearways. Watch the cars ahead. Rodders and Keith get a bit tangled up. Keith has to slow down. Firepower has to slow down. Then everyone just concertinas up, and then everyone goes off. But it wasn't really anyone's fault. That was just a lot of cars arriving at once. Here's a replay of what happened to Thingamajig on the end of lap 2, coming in towards clearways. So we're going up into the McLaren. Then watch, we try and go up the inside of Keith here. Dive. We can't make it. Luckily, Keith keeps going, and Thingamajig ends up taking himself off. So just a bit over-ambitious there, just slightly. Well, here's a replay of what happened to Seat then on the end of lap 3. So into clearways, tries to go around the outside of Growly. He's missed his braking point. Goes onto the gravel. But then if we watch Growly, watch here, he actually just loses sight of the track and starts trying to do rallycross in a Super Formula. Not advisable, Growly, especially when you rejoin in front of the pack, but then it actually spits you back and, yeah, resets you. As we come back from that, Keith then defending for his life in 5th place. Gummy Bear, TY, Rodders all behind him. Car off in the background. I think that's Thingamajig off at clearways. Keith defending for his life now. Rodders with Seat 1 behind him. Madness. As Bidzster then is past Alien, and he's now going to pass Callum because he's got a very light car. Callum's very heavy here. There's him. Homesick Alien, there's Neil Farmack catching him up as well. Gummy Bear has got past Keith, and Keith's got a right queue behind him. TY, Rodders, Thingamajig, Seat 1, everyone more or less. As Bidzster's now on the leader. Callum, there's Bidzster right behind him. So Bidzster looking for the to get the lead in this one. Bidzster going through, trying to look for a way through McLaren we go, and he's going. Is he going to? No, he's not going to try the inside yet. He's going to try a cut back. Again, not close enough. Alien's in third. Neil Farmack attacking him in fourth, going for the undercut to the inside, and he's going to get that position because of the weight difference. As Bidzster's ahead of Callum. Bidzster's ahead of Callum. He's done it. So Bidzster gets ahead of Callum here. To first place. Callum second. Neil third. Homesick fourth. Gummy Bear in fifth. TY sixth. Keith seventh. And Thingamajig right at the back. Growley's gone right at the back as well. He's having a miserable race so far. He's got Neil Farmack coming up to lap him here. Oh, he's gone off the circuit, so Growley not enjoying this Brands Hatch Indy circuit. As Techno lunges behind seat one and goes wide in the process. I think Growley's still trying to rejoin there, but Growley having an awful race here. So Growley then, he's still in the sandpit, so I don't know whether he's going to retire from the race or somewhat, but not good there for Growley. As Bidzster then goes through Graham Hill Bend up towards McLaren and clearways. Yellow flags there because of Growley's car. Callum there in second, Neil third. Gummy Bear's there in fourth with Alien in fifth because Alien's got weight on in this, remember, from the last race. So Callum then with the maximum weight on, he's not doing too bad at the moment. And then we've got a car in the pits. Is that Growley's in the pits? He's just staying there, so unless he's retiring from the race, so you think he is retiring. So unlucky there for Growley Bear. As we look at Rodders then catching up to the others as Techno goes wide. Thingamajig might have a look here. Thingamajig actually has a look at seat one because he makes a mistake. Thingamajig's on the inside. Seat one gives him a little push of encouragement. And there's the Techno car. Team Skidmark Honda in 9th place. His teammate is 12th, so Firepower having a bit of a struggle in this one as we've got a battle on for second place. Neil Farmack up the inside of Callum, easily done because of the weight advantage. So Neil Farmack easily up to second place there with Callum in third. Gummy Bear's now fourth, TY in fifth, Homesick's down to sixth. Rodders in up the inside of Keith, bang, have that. Take that, Keith. But Rodders then passes Keith with a bit of force, but Keith won't be too bothered about that. He'll try and get him back if he can. Into McLaren and then into Clearways. Into Clearways. Whoa, close stuff. Rodders gets on the power. Homesick Alien in front. Remember, Alien's got all that weight on, so goodbye Alien as we've got a car off there. It's TY. TY's gone off into the sand. And they're trying to get all the sand off those tyres. You can see there the graphics going insane because they can't keep up with the gravel on the car. So Homesick Alien now. The next target is Keith as Keith's getting attacked by seat one and Thingamajig's attacking seat. Keith there in 7th place, not doing a bad job here. Bidzster's pulling away a massive lead for Bidzster now at 36.1 for Bidzster, pulling up the fastest laps. You're doing constant 36s now, everyone else in the 37s. Neil Farmack there 37.2 last time round, 37.9 for Callum because of the weight. But till to get into the 37s with weight on is a pretty good achievement in its own. There's Roddy's in 5th, and then we've got Keith with a bit of a train behind him. Keith's got a bit of a train behind him now. There's Keith. There's Thingamajig passing Homesick, so Homesick lets his teammate go because he knows he's lighter. Homesick's going to try and hold off the pack for him. And he's trying to, but Seek's all over the back of him like a rash. Seek one tries a little look out. He's going to go side by side to McLaren. We've got to be brave to go through there. Oh, bonkers, and I think that was bonkers because he hit him. And TY tries to take advantage and goes on the inside. And does it as Techno slides and drifts across the screen in the background. TY then getting Homesick Alien as well because of the lack of straight line speed. Seek one will now try and get past without hitting Homesick this time, and he just about does it into Paddock Hill Bend. 9th place for Seek, 10th place now for Alien, all the way back from 6th to 10th in the space of a couple of laps. So this shows you, we're roughly about half the distance into this race, guys, so half distance in this race. Bidzster's just over half distance, he's on lap 13, so Bidzster in the lead of the race then by a while. Remember, you've got to do the pit stops in this one. No, sorry, I haven't. Sorry, it was because I'm looking at 25 laps. But You think I know what I'm on about, but I don't. But no, sorry guys, it is a sprint race, sorry, super soft tyres. It's because I just automatically looked at the number of laps and I thought, oh, there must be a pit stop in this one. No, Luke, no, Bidzster, because it is a 25 race. It's a sprint because it's a short circuit. So yeah, I'll get there in the end, guys. Probably when I'm dead. So down to Druids then with Bidzster. He's going to try and lap Firepower here. So Bidzster lapping Firepower. Neil on his own in second place. Callum on his own in third. Gummy Bear fourth. He's at Paddy Kilben now. Then we've got Rodders in fifth. Then we've got Keith, Thingamajig and TY. This is the battle to watch at the minute. TY's a little look out of Paddy Kilben, trying to put Thingamajig off his game, but Thingamajig is not phased in the VRC Honda. He's trying to attack the Williams Honda in front of him of Keith, and keep back the Marlboro Honda of TY behind him as he goes for a little gap on the inside. Keith moves across, just a little defence, and it works, and Thingamajig gets passed by TY as well. Keith defends into the inside of Clearways, almost runs wide. Thingamajig gets TY back. Brilliant stuff this, but good racing between these guys. TY doesn't get a chance to race Thingamajig and Keith that often because he's usually up front wheels lot, but not liking the super soft tyres is TY. He does not like the super soft tyres, not his cup of tea. He'd rather stick a pair of medium or hard tyres on this car and it'd be a lot more well suited to him. But gotta wait until the next race for that one, TY. Gotta wait for Sardinia for that one as we go into McLaren. Keith in 6th place, Thingamajig in 7th. For now, because TY's having a little look at the inside, because Thingamajig goes wide, TY gets on the inside line. Thingamajig's on the overtake though to try and come back. Side by side, car off at the first corner. Who's that? Can't quite see, just trying to juggle through the cameras. It's Growley. Growley's off, so I'm looking for Growley there as we look back at Keith. Oh, Rodders has gone off, so I don't know whether he hit Growley or something, but Rodders has backed himself right up to that group, so something happened there. Replay. A replay what happened between Rodders and Growley. It wasn't actually anything, guys, it was just the fact that Rodders were just losing pace and going backwards into the other group, and Growley were just rejoining the track there. As we come back from that then, Rodders in 5th, Keith 6th, VRC Thingamajig 7th, there's TY then, he's gone off at Graham Hill Bend. TY goes off at Graham Hill Bend. I was looking at my laptop then, updated numbers, and TY gets lapped by Bidzster just to add insult to injury. So Bidzster then laps TY, looking safe for a good haul of points here. But the next race is double points. So, oh, Bidzster's into the pits early. Bidzster's in. But why is he into the pits? But why is Bidzster pitting in such a... You're not even supposed to pit in this one. But Bidzster's in the pits nonetheless. He's changing tyres. He's probably unless he's going for another set of super soft to try and go for the fastest lap because he's that confident about his pace. Neil Farmack takes the lead of the race then. Neil Farmack takes the lead, and Bidzster then back down to 2nd place. So whether he's going to try and go for the fastest lap because he's got way fresher tyres than Neil now. He's probably calculated the gap and see what he can do. So he's right behind Neil now. Let's see what he's going to do here as we go into the McLaren section into Clearways, and we get a good run into Clearways. We'll probably get him on the way out on the straight. Just going to look back to this battle back here then. Keith's back down to 7th now. He's been passed by Thingamajig and Rodders. So Keith down to 7th, then Thingamajig moves up to 5th place. Little mistake there from Thingamajig. Just hits the grass and spins round. He was doing so well. Lights up the rear tyres. He's going to have to pit if he's going to do that with his tyres, because, oh wow, that's really going to ruin your tyres. And oh, he goes off again. You press pause, Thingamajig, you might be able to get going then. There we go. Take it easy with the throttle. There we go. Cool the tyres now. There he goes. He's on his way now. So Bidzster then takes the lead, and he's now probably going to try and go for this fastest lap of the race. But with Growley there, it's not going to help. Here we go. Across the line. Bidzster's on the overtake. This is going to be the fastest lap of the race. I was going to try and make it that anyway. But Neil's in the pits as well, so Neil thinking the same strategy as Bidzster. Could they be even thinking about the next race being worth double points, wanting less weight? But again, it's not really very sporting that really, as we've found out from Neil Farmack and the other races. But let's hope Bidzster and Neil aren't doing that. But Neil then comes in for a fresh set of supers, but the guys around him, Callum's got weight on dead tyres, and Gummy's actually got quite far ahead now, so that might have backfired for Neil Farmack there. But Bidzster goes across the line. And the lap time is, oh, on that lap 19 he did a 35.9, so he's done his fastest one of the race already. So all he needs to do now is just bring this car home for the win, get some points, but then he will suffer in the next race. We're having to run the weight. So there's Gummy Bear in second, Callum third. We've got Neil fourth after the pit stop. He's going for fastest lap as well, so he's thinking along the same lines as Bidzster. Extra point fastest lap. Rodders then in fifth, Keith sixth. Go back to Bidzster then, he's lapping the traffic still behind Firepower, quite happy there behind Firepower, goes to the outside, Firepower goes to the inside and we just outbrake him on the outside, go straight past with the fresh tyres around the outside. Gummy Bear then in a very solid second place there. Callum then being caught by Neil Farmack, who's still trying to go for those fast laps. 36.2, not enough for the fastest lap. Bidzster's fastest lap is a 35.9, so Neil's not quite done it. He's probably got another couple of chances, but then after that his tyres will run out. But now he's got Callum in front of him, and Callum loses it. Callum makes a mistake. Very rare from Callum. Take the phone marker board with him as a little souvenir of his mistake. But Callum then, Bidzster's in the pits again. So what is he doing? He's either going for fastest lap or he's trying to on purposely fall back. So we'll have to see. But so far at the minute, Neil's only gone through. So. No, he's come out in front of Neil again. Oh no, he hadn't. No, Neil's there. So Neil's now on a fresh set of tyres. So I wonder if Bidzster is trying to go backwards here, and he's not exactly getting on the power here. So this could be, yes, Bidzster's cruising. So Bidzster's trying to lose places on purpose. That's not in the script. So he's trying to lose places on purpose so he runs less weight in the next race. Because he's not exactly looking enthusiastic about this, because he's not putting much power on. You can see the telemetry down there. So Bidzster then, he's not even bothering to pass Homesick, he just wants to just slow himself down and let the others get to him. So I wonder how he's going to play this then, because Homesick's trying to let him go through, so he's getting in Homesick's way now, which isn't really fair. But then Bidzster now, going up the hill, he's going wide, he's making it obvious. Gummy Bear saying, no you don't, I'm not passing you, I know your tricks, Bidzster. But Bidzster just trying to offer another place to someone else. But again, this is really a very sporting gesture from Bidzster really. He's not really thought this through, probably got his hot-headed, heat of the moment, but this is not racing, this is not quality entertainment, this is just watching a car trying to go slow and trying to give up places. So Gummy Bear then goes to the inside of Bidzster. Bidzster slows down, so Bidzster's down one place now. Last lap of the race, how many will he want to drop? He's still slowing right down, this is not good. Bidzster slowing right down here. Callum in fourth, Rodders in fifth. So is he going to even let Callum go through? Look at all the boost he's got left as well. Yeah, he's slowing right down. This is not on by Bidzster here, this is just awful. Not good. But Bidzster is letting them all go through. He's even let his teammate go through. So he's even let his teammate have weight. That's how selfish he's been. But Neil Farmack wins the race then from Gummy Bear. Callum third, Rodders fourth, Keith fifth, Bidzster in sixth. Doesn't have to run weight for the double points race now. But TY seventh, 8th Seek, 9th Techno, 10th Firepower, and then everyone else finished the lap down. So we'll just get those results confirmed for you now, guys. Okay guys, here's the results from that then. So Neil inherits the win really from Bidzster, so Neil wins that race. The Gummy Bear gets second, Callum is in third, Rodders fourth, Keith gets fifth, and then Bidzster with that controversial slowing down there at the end in sixth to try and better his position for the next race, but not very sporting of him really. TY seventh, 8th for Seek, 9th is Techno, Firepower in 10th, 11th for Homesick, Thingamajig in 12th, and Growly ends up being 13th. And then it's Bidzster who actually gets the fastest lap in that one, 35.9. So after that controversial race there, it is Neil Farmack that takes the victory in that one. There is Neil Farmack, he takes the points. Not the most rewarding win for Neil Farmack, because he was sort of gifted that one really by Bidzster slowing down, but also, guys, after that meeting, there was a inquiry into this, and well, I don't want to make it sound too much like the FIA, but basically Bidzster has been given a 10-second penalty for the first race of Suzuka, so which he must take. So he's got a 10-second penalty added to his time for the first race of Suzuka for his antics. So yes, it was me that actually did it. Me who was commentating, because I am Bidzster, so I do humbly apologise for doing that. And Neil did the same for the race that he did it in before in Kyoto. So we both learned his lessons, and we're both not going to repeat the same feat. So we'll see you guys next time for the epic double points race at Sardinia. Take care, guys.